free and it's interactive. So you can use it for instructional purposes, or you can have students use it as a presentation tool, and that will lead to more engaging user experience. So I've created a login, and now I've selected a theme. At the bottom I have my toolbar, and under camera I have a teleprompt option. I can go into effects and change a filter that I like to use. I can use a green screen, but it only really works when you have the green screen behind you. You have the traditional whiteboarding feature, and then the V-apps. I'm going to add my apps, which is the media that I plan on using for my screencast. So for example, I'm going to add a web page, and when I create my screencast, the students will be able to actually go into that web page and scroll through the data, and they can later go back to any part of my screencast where they left off. I'm going to add my photos, and essentially what I'm doing kind of is like storyboarding. I'm adding the content that I plan on talking about later in my screencast. You have a questions option, so if you're using this for instructional purposes and you'd like an assessment tool. So this is another interactive option. I can create a Google map, and then the student can jump into Google Maps themselves while they're viewing the screencast. I have a poll option, which is really nice, and Twitter feed. So this is a live Twitter feed. So if a student is doing a project on current events, this would be a nice feature to add. It's a live Twitter feed. I think I have enough media right now. I'm going to go to the bottom where it says Hide V-apps, and now I'm going to press the red record button at the bottom and select Next V-app. So what first appears is the first one that I selected. My website, I can do a full screen, and then within it I can scroll through the data. And like I said, when the user is reviewing the screencast, they can jump right into that web page as well. I can do a split screen, or I can have most of the screen covered by my media. I'm going to select Next V-app, and so the student is presenting on the Dust Bowl. They can enlarge the photo, and then they can go into the whiteboarding feature and then mark it up like a traditional whiteboard option. Again, I'll just scroll through my different type of media, and if I have a Google Map up, the user can actually jump in and interact with the Google Map. I could also use the whiteboard option to mark over it as well. And then your Twitter feed, which is a really nice feature. And once it loads, you can see that it's constantly just in real time putting in the new feeds under the search option that you gave. And then when you're done, you can save it, adjust your thumbnail that you want. You would put it and post it to your My TouchCast channel, because if you select YouTube, it won't have the interactive components available to it. And that's it.